Hello, families. Welcome back to Family OS. Today we'll be talking about the scorecard. The scorecard looks like this. So you'll see it says scorecard at the top and it has 1 through 13. 13 because there are sometimes 13 weeks in a quarter. Most of the time there's 12, but there's 13 boxes just in case it's one of those quarters. So some of you might be thinking, wow, that's really overkill. And others of you might be thinking, that's amazing. I can't wait to start. Because there are so many different personality types. There are people that don't like rigid things that are very structured. And there are other people that thrive in those kinds of environments. I'm hoping that you are at least in the middle where you can see the benefit of it, even though you might not love the idea so much. That's okay. You don't have to love it. But I will tell you that it is very, very effective at telling you exactly where you are and how your family is doing overall. Overall meaning with your goals, but also with the things in your family evaluation that you weren't doing so hot on. So these, let's see it right here. This is going to be a list of things that you are going to measure every single week. So if there are even tinier bite-sized pieces that you can break apart for your quarterly goals that are going to help you accomplish your quarterly goal, you're going to put it here and you're going to say, our goal is to do this 2 times a week. And then at family council, you're going to go back and you're going to say, did we do it 2 times a week? No, we only did it once. So you're going to write a 1 there. The next one might be something that you're going to measure 6 times. And you're like, wow, yeah, we did it. Every person did it. So we get a 6 in this category. Sometimes it's something that we want to do once a week, but we want every single person to do it once a week. So the goal is however many family members are in your family, because everybody needs to do it once a week. So the goal is going to be 6 or 5 or however many family members there are. And then they're going to have to say, yeah, I didn't do that this week. So our family only gets a 5 because one person didn't do it. This opens up an opportunity, an enormous opportunity for conversation about why did something not get accomplished? What are the obstacles that are in the way? Was it somebody else's behavior? Is it a scheduling conflict? Is it a time restraint? Is it that our schedules need to be rearranged so that we can accommodate for these things to be done? It's not a you didn't do it and you're awful. It's a you didn't do it, but let's talk about why so that we can clear a path so that everybody can accomplish the things that are on here. If this is your first time, you might only want to do 4 or 5 things, but you need to do more than 1 or 2. So I would say 4 or 5 things. Our family fills out the entire thing because we know the value of measuring things. These are not hard things. They're just things that you want to form into a habit that you want to get used to doing. After your first quarter, some of them you might have done horribly the whole time. And it's like, okay, well, then there's a bigger problem here. Or maybe this wasn't something that we really actually truly wanted to work on or that we weren't ready to work on. Those kinds of things can move to the next quarter. Or if you're like, wow, that's breezy. We don't even have to worry about that anymore. We do it all the time without even thinking about it. Then it doesn't need to go on the scorecard next time. That's okay. That's great. That's the whole point, right? So fill this out. Has to be things that you can measure because you have to set a number goal right here. And then every week you're going to account for all of those things and put in exactly how many things you did. This also helps you identify patterns over time. So if something was really easy at first and then you're like, wow, we didn't do so good in the middle. And then at the end of the quarter, we did much better. Why was that? What was going on in our life during that middle part that was really, really hard? And is there something that we can do about that? Sometimes you can't, but sometimes you can. So have a conversation. Have a conversation about those things. This place down here is for thoughts and notes. So sometimes, like if something just didn't work, you might make a note to say, this didn't work and here's why. So that when you go back in time, you can see why your scorecard worked or didn't work and how you can make it more successful the next time. So have fun. Enjoy. Write down all the things that you want to do better that are measurable, and just watch your progress unfold. It's kind of amazing to see how much you can do when you're watching it week after week after week after week. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time.